one time, on the other hand, that would be the best guest you could probably ever get for this show.
One time. Okay. So if, again, I don't want to, ask anything out of school, but if you could help, maybe ping him for me, see if you could schedule him or at least give me his number so I could get a hold of him. I'd love to.
Yeah. I mean, Macaroni's a great guy, but he's not a Mahoney. One time, also a great guy and exactly what you're looking for.
Okay. All right.
Perfect.
And one time's the white whale right now, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's just, if you're going to have a singing show, you want Mariah Carey on there. If you're going to have a Mahoney show, you want one time.
All right. Awesome. All right. And we are live on our Wednesday special guest episode of Fade the Mahoney. This right here, that's one time. Special guest today. Say hi, everybody. And then
good morning.
Down here somewhere, that's the E-Donk. We have a special Vegas-centric episode here. Both the E-Donk and One Time are coming to you live from Vegas. We had actually booked One Time to come on the show a couple of weeks ago. I then found out he was going to be in Vegas. So E-Donk was a man and volunteered to head out there to make sure that he actually stayed away from some of the temptations and made it to the show. So looks like everybody has accomplished their goals. Today's going to One Time here is a sports betting superstar. So we are going to have lots of picks. So let me just get through some of the stuff real quick before we get to the picks. First, shout out to our editing team. One Time, you're going to want to watch back this episode for the intro. I think you'll like it. Let's do a quick Monday recap. E-Donk, if you recall one of our first episodes, we touted you as one of the greatest NFL handicappers on the planet. And you continue to streak the opposite way. You were on the wrong side and the wrong total on Monday night. So your streak of getting every NFL game wrong is probably up to like 6 or 7. So good job by you.
It was a little unlucky, honestly.
Yes. When you bet on the worst team, that usually happens. I got a favor to ask everybody. My analytics department has informed me, based upon our reports, that most people on YouTube don't watch this show, which is kind of surprising. So if everybody's watching this, if you would share it with 2 people, that would help us greatly. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Our streak of guests, I'm going to repeat it. Check Race Charles, DGAF, Matt Kiefer, Joe Stapleton. We've got David Tuckman in the queue. We don't have the exact date lined up, but he's coming up soon. We have One Time, which no one else has. Trevor Savage and the E-Donk all the time. Wanted to throw a quick shout out. Thank you to DGF for his continued support and pushing us to make sure we got One Time on the show.
I hate to do this. I have
to poop. Do you have to poop?
No, I have some very I got a text message. I have to. It's an emergency.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Jump back on if you can.
Okay. Okay.
Language, please. All right. We got rid of the excess weight one time. How about that? Just you and me.
Amazing.
As I was saying, the intro. You're going to like the intro. Special, another thank you to Joe Stapleton. Did you guys watch and listen to that show? That was a really good show.
I did. It was amazing. Super
generous guy, really funny. Again, gave us a lot of eyeballs and some more new subs. So thank you very much, Joe Stapleton. I already thanked E-Donk for jumping on a flight and make sure you didn't sleep in a gutter last night. So let's get to some questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
There's not a lot on the internet about One Time. So you and I are going to have to do a little background / origin story. I found a few stories on the dark web, but most of the stuff was redacted. So I'm just going to throw out a couple of topics and you let them run wild. Cool.
Yeah, perfect.
tell me about the Christmas gift you got in high school from your grandparents.
Yeah, so I have many Degen stories. This is one of them. Started out young. So grandma and grandpa also like to fire on sports.
Nice. It's in the
So
blood. Nice.
yeah, it's in the blood. Yeah. So in high school, I fired through them. They had their bookie, and it was quite amazing. Every Sunday morning, wake up around 9, get the lines from grandma and grandpa. Obviously, once I got the lines, you hit the lab, study a little bit, call them back, place your bets. Well, got in a little deep. So Christmas came around, and grandma and grandpa decided to clear the books for me for my Christmas gift. Yeah. So quite amazing, right?
That is awesome.
So, I come by it naturally.
That is a good bloodline you've got there. Any chance they were booking them?
At some point, I imagine that's what they did.
That's awesome. I also have a note here about you were on a road trip once with some sports betting and some blackjack.
Yeah. This is great, JoJo. So probably 22, 23, not a lot of cash. We're cruising over to Vegas with my now wife, best friend, and his girlfriend. He wants to stop at State Line to place some sports bets because we're heading back Monday morning. Says it'll be perfect because, he's obviously going to ship them and we can pick them up on the way home.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't want to stop. I want to get to Vegas, start the weekend. He finally convinces me to stop, so I do. He wants me to give him $60 so he can spread it across the parlays. I refuse because there's no way this guy's going to win.
Don't bet parlays. Can't win.
Exactly. So I hit the blackjack table while he goes to the sports book. I lose maybe $500-$600 on blackjack. Now, look, I was 22 years old. I probably had $1,000 on me total. So I'm pretty steamed when he gets out of the sports book. We hop back in the car. We drive to Vegas. I'm pretty pissed at him. I'm like, let me see the bets you make. I look at him. He made 2 bets. He made a 15 game parlay bet for $3. And he made a 12-game parlay bet for $2.
So he's got $5 riding, and he wanted 60 from you.
Correct. So he
sense.
was gonna. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm pretty steamed because I blasted off 600 at blackjack, right? Well, to top it all off, he hits one of the parlays. So he hits like the $2 parlay for like $1,000. So I have to stop at State Line on the way home. So he can cash out the tickets.
And you're broke.
I was broke. Yeah, I was dust.
So what I get out of that story is you probably should bet parlays. So we'll have to revisit that strategy. Hey, as we're going, if you come up with any other good Degen stories, or right now, if you've got anything, those are the only 2 I could find on the dark web. So if you've got anything else.
No. I am feeling a little bit of pressure following up Stapleton.
You can't win.
I can't, right? I mean, I have a decent following. So I wanted to see like how many people follow him on Twitter. So I looked him up before this interview, and he has 40,000.
He does. Yep.
Yeah. So
that's the blue check mark. How many do you have?
Well, here's the thing. I thought I had 0. But I checked before this interview. I actually have 1. Wow. Poker Rags follows me.
Oh,
yeah, not my wife, not my siblings, but Poker Rags.
Does Fade the Mahoney not follow you? Can I rectify that right now?
Well, yeah, you do not follow me.
Give it to me. What's the Twitter handle? Give it to me.
Yeah, so I don't even know that. Yeah, it's quite amazing. Well, let's link up after this interview and make sure we follow each other.
Okay. I'm typing in one time and I'm not seeing anything just yet. So, okay. Yeah. And I'll put it down below. Maybe if everybody who watches this follows you, maybe you can like triple or quadruple your followers in one day.
I mean, yeah, maybe by tonight I have 12 followers.
I have a question. I have a question from the DGF community. Some people who I guess saw you a little bit last night. They want to know, how does the inside of your mouth taste right now? Is it good?
It wasn't good 30 minutes ago.
Okay. But you're all right now?
Yeah, I'm okay now.
All right. I did see somewhere on social media on Monday night, you had sent out a picture of some free ice cream that a waiter had given you, because I guess you weren't looking too great. Had you tailed E-Dog's plays on Monday night? Is that why you were in such a bad mood?
I was in on the Raiders Monday night. I'm not sure what E-Donk was in on.
Did it win?
Well, I had Raiders first half. That didn't work out well.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had Raiders game. That didn't work out well. So, yeah, the waiter felt bad for me.
So if it didn't win, you can rest assured you know who E-Donk had.
Of course.
Okay. Social media made it look like yesterday was a little bit better. I saw some video poker, some craps, some golf. How did yesterday go?
So yesterday was good. We went and played golf. I don't know if you know Macaroni.
I've heard he's not a Mahoney.
That's debatable.
Okay.
Yeah. What I can confirm is he's not very good at golf.
Okay.
So we earned a little bit. It was a small sting, but a sting nonetheless.
Who was on your team? JJD?
Yes.
Okay.
And once we had the scoop lock, E-Donk joined the team.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Once it's not in doubt, then it's okay to let him tag in. Otherwise you're in trouble.
Right. He'll find a way to lose.
All right. I want the both of you combined, if you could chime in and help sell the DJF community, specifically Slack, specifically Wager Exchange. Real quick, Wager Exchange is a place where anything you want to bet, you'll find someone to take the other side. And we have over 80 people in there at all times looking to book bets. So
Yeah, I mean, it's a great place if you're looking, to not pay any of these casinos juice. If you're looking to, have a fun little needle back and forth, just have nice, good internet exchanges. Everyone is there, willing to book bets, willing to place bets. So it's a fun place, little rest and relaxation. I'm gonna say one thing, and I am gonna have to go again, but life is precious.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you taking the time, and take care of what's important. All right. See you, Don. I will follow up with him once we get off here to see exactly what's going on. Could you tell me what your strategy is when you're in the Wager Exchange channel? I've heard you've got some pretty unorthodox methods, including when you get hot, you do certain things. So go ahead.
Yeah. So one of my favorite strategies is the fade yourself strategy, if that makes sense.
Seems like seems it aligns with the oeuvre of this channel right here.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you're not going to have a winning day every day, correct? It's impossible.
It is impossible. Yep.
So you run off, say, 3 winning days, you for sure need to fade yourself, because you're not gonna run off a 4th day, right?
So 3 days the max, and at that point you just whatever you like, you go the other way.
For me, I mean, it may be 4 days for you, but for me, it's 3. Like I'm not going to put together 4 winning days. It's impossible.
Okay.
But here's the thing. It's a bit of a mind game, if that makes sense, Mike, because I guess I'll explain it to you this way. When you're at a poker table and you're playing with, let's say, a competent player, I'm sure you've heard of the I know that he knows that I know, correct?
Yep, of course. Yep.
So when you're fading yourself, think of it this way. It's I know that I know that I know. Make sense?
That's like level 5 or level 6 we're getting to now.
It is, but you can't go into making your picks knowing you're going to fade yourself.
You have to trick yourself?
You do. It's yeah.
That's some next level.
Yeah,
All right,
it is. And don't, like, this is for the professionals only.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, you can't jump in to the wager exchange and start this strategy right away. It definitely takes time and training.
Yeah. We currently have, according to this, we have 82 people in there. Everybody's active. Everybody's betting, booking bets. It's a great place to go. Could you also just briefly explain what the Dice channel is?
Oh, yeah. So I'll recommend the Wager Exchange to anyone. Great channel. The Dice, then you have to have a lot of heart. Yeah, I can't recommend that to many people. It's it's a tough channel.
Cat Spiros wanted to know if it's better to play with cold hands.
No. Well, here's the thing. You can pick your game. So you're essentially rolling virtual dice. You can pick, low. So if the hands are cold, obviously you pick low.
Okay.
If they're hot, you pick high. B-Funk, hands are always cold, yet he always picks high.
Okay. Shout out B-Funk. He always goes high, but he's got cold hands. Okay. B-Funk stung me a little bit over the weekend. He's feeling pretty.
Wow.
He's got his big boy pants on right now. So I'm coming for you, B-Funk. And circle back real quick to Wager Exchange. Shout out Mike Trout. You have the most heart. So, all right. I got a couple questions. What's
Trout
that?
stung me last night.
In what, the baseball game?
Of course, yeah.
All right. A couple of the questions I'm asking everybody. If you've been paying attention, I need you to drop your favorite Taylor Swift song on me.
Oh, geez. 1 second. I know this is great, right?
This is great, especially because I'm looking at your name on the screen. So I'm not sure if that's what everybody else is going to see, but you might get doxxed now.
I hope that's not the case. I meant to prepare for this.
All right, you look. While you're looking, I'm going to go to the next question. Can you give me one word or a short phrase? What'd you say?
Lover. Yeah, I don't know.
No, you don't know. All right, next. I need a word or a short phrase to describe LeBron James' decision to announce the changing of his jersey number in the middle of the NBA playoffs after his team got eliminated.
Yeah, here's the thing. Oh, man. Yeah, enough. Like, I love watching LeBron play. Great player. But he definitely needs to be the center of attention at all times.
So I kind of like that word. The word is, it's enough. That's really good. That's good. I wonder if he'll ever come on the show and talk to me about that decision. We'll have to work on that.
I'll tweet him.
All right. All right. So, all right, let's get to some picks, and no one will find this shocking at all. But if you've tailed all of our picks, and especially all of our guest picks over the past couple of months, you would lose lots and lots of money. Everybody has done horribly. Last couple, Matt Kiefer got every single game wrong, and Stapleton, he did get 2 of the games right last week, so he is the all-time leader, but was still a big loser. So in summation, everybody just fade the Mahoney. Just don't tail these. All right, I've got lots of picks. Let's run through them real quick. Baseball game tonight, big game. St. Louis at the Dodgers. Dodgers are huge favorites, minus 240 with a 7.5 over under. What are your thoughts on the baseball game?
Yeah, so this one is Cardinals.
Oh, we're going plus money, early plus money.
Yes.
Okay, they are. You can get plus 190 on the Cardinals. All right, 1 to 5 stars. How confident are we on the Cardinals?
3.5.
All right. Trying to see. I don't have the pictures. I'm poorly prepared, so I'm just going to skip it. I thought I had the pictures. They're not here. All right. How's your WNBA game?
Not very good, but let's try. I usually just follow DJF.
Oh, and you take whatever he does?
WNBA only.
Okay. All right. Well, if you can channel him, we've got two games. We've got 2 games tomorrow night. No, I'm sorry, tonight. They're both tonight. The Connecticut Sun is at the Chicago Sky, and the Sun are actually 4.5-point road favorites.
No doubt the Sky.
Okay, we're going to take the points with the Sky. How confident are we in that one?
That's 4 stars.
That's a 4-star. And the other game, the Las Vegas Aces are at the Phoenix Mercury. Mercury's home favorite by 1.5.
Really?
That number surprises you? You power rank it differently?
Yeah. Aces are really, really good. Yeah. So we're going Aces for sure. And we have to fire 5 stars.
All right. First 5-star of the day. Excellent. All right. I got one college football game for tomorrow. I thought you'd be all over this. It's the marquee game. It is 2 top 5 teams. Penn State is at Iowa. Iowa's favored by 1.5.
Penn State, only 2 stars though.
Okay. Again, no need to force it. 2 stars, good. All right. And then I'm going to try to see if we can get through 5 football NFL games, because we've got 5 reasons to bet here. We're going to start with tomorrow night, the marquee game tomorrow night. The Rams are at the Seahawks, and for some reason, the Rams are favored on the road by 2.5.
Yeah, they looked real bad last week against the Cardinals. Short week. Let's go Seahawks.
Okay.
3 stars.
3 stars. Okay. And because the NFL wants us to bet at all times during the day, even a super early morning, we've got a London game. We've got the Jets and the Falcons in London. The Falcons are awful, but somehow favored by 3.5 points. That will be 6:30 a.m. Vegas time.
That is just a terrible game. Jets, Falcons. All right.
Jets. Did you say how many stars?
3.
3 stars on the Jets. All right. The all Florida game. The Tom Brady's are favored by 10 against Miami. That's at Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I don't bet against Brady. That worked out well Sunday night. So let's keep doing that. We'll take the Bucks and we will do 3 stars.
All right. All right. Big game for you folks in California. Cleveland is traveling to the Chargers. Everybody loves the Chargers. They are favored by 1.5, hosting the Browns.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Chargers.
That was so fast.
Yeah. Well, that's 5 stars. I mean, yeah.
All right. Analytics channel. I think we've got our play right there. And lastly, big game Sunday night. Buffalo's traveling to Kansas City. Kansas City's only favored by 2.5. I find that mind-boggling. What do you got?
I agree. That's Chiefs. 4 stars.
4 stars on the Chiefs. All right. And you have a huge advantage in that we've played 4 games. Sorry. Here's your chance to win the official Fade the Mahoney merchandise. Can't pick who's been picked. What do you got for the NFL MVP?
Has anyone picked Kyler Murray yet?
Nope.
Yeah. Let's lock that one in.
All right. You're going Kyle Murray. It's actually the betting favorite right now. So this just proves how sharp you are.
Right.
All right, we rattled through all the questions, all the picks. I had a few things I wanted to just mention here. It's Wednesday, so everybody, when you're done with this, go listen to Raising the Nuts. I assume it got dropped today because today's Wednesday. If it didn't, listen to last week's. Anybody from WWE, if you're watching this, me and my daughter would love to go to SmackDown on December 17th. So if you want to hit me up for some good tickets, I'd take them. And I'll offline. I need to do a tutorial with some of the members of the community on how DMing works, as all of the DMs I asked for all went public. So that's all I got. You got anything else for the people one time?
That's it. I'll tweet all my followers, so hopefully you get some more subscribers.
All right. Well, after I stop the record, we'll look at the Twitter and figure it out so that I can get it below. But when you get a chance, rewatch this because you'll like the beginning. And in all seriousness, if you can go give Edonk a hug for me, I think that would be nice. But in the meantime, goodbye, everybody. We'll be back on Friday with Trevor Savage and hopefully Edonk. And then I'm actually heading to Vegas for the weekend. Still looking for that sports book to host a weekend edition of Fade the Mahoney. But one time, I appreciate you stopping by. Say goodbye to the people.